Welcome back, everybody. Let's play Klonoa Heroes Densetsu no Star Medal. Last episode was a bit, tense, to say the least. And wonderfully so. One of my favorite scenes in the game, actually. Anyhow, I do want to make sure there's nothing more I want to do with Klonoa. Or anyone, for that matter. That's just better stuff we could have, but... I mean, he still needs to level up anyways. But I, unfortunately, can't actually look at his stats right now anyway, so not much to compare to. Am I alright all my items? No, I am not. Things got kind of difficult last episode. Forgot about that. Oh, I didn't, but I wasn't actually thinking about it so much. Okay. So I should be all prepped up then, or at least prepped up enough. In that case... I think Klonoa is hurting a little bit, but that doesn't matter, honestly. Or is it Pango who's hurting? No, Klonoa doesn't have a clean number. Okay. Pango really knows how to get around, doesn't he? He kind of soloed through most of the ruins, it seemed like, and then pretty much the same through Volk. I think anyone who can navigate Volk alone is a pretty powerful individual. Your current explosives? Okay, well then again, okay, honestly, everything in Volk is probably made to resist explosions, because everything's exploding anyways. Oh, okay. Well, but they have better explosions, so... Hello! First time I actually saw someone interact with all of these. Yeah. Alright, here we are, soloing the world as Pango. We need to do something about that. So that's a big hit to my agility. That's a huge hit to my agility, oh dear. But, huh. We'll see how I deal with having no agility for the moment, or no special for the moment. You already know what being Pango's like, though. Could be dealing with damage, or at least dealing with crits, but that aside, he's impressive to say the least. These moves might be able to hurt him if they charge him, I don't know. But most things aren't really going to cause an issue for him right now. I doubt these guys can actually... Come on, hurt him. So I might be able to sacrifice some stats for the sake of special, but not enough to actually be able to do any notable amount of special damage, I don't think. Enough to kill anything. So I'm not sure what I'll do with regard to that. Pango, of course, has his stats built with Klonoa being his helper in mind. So when Pango's going solo here, there's not really much... Well, there's some certain things he can't really pull off, namely... enemies that require special attacks. Oh, a whole 2 damage. Amazing. Chests do not disappear, so at least to my knowledge, I've never seen known one disappear. Those are some misses. Pango does have some decent agility compared to some enemies, I suppose. Not everything around here. Of course, we're not going to be getting around too quickly today, given how we're playing as the slow character. And only the slow character. Goes up here, I believe. And off we go. But hey, it's finally gonna be a good opportunity for Pango to get a little bit more powerful. Oh, ho, ho, already? Nice. And what do we have too much of? Oh crap, I should have sold those things. Didn't look at stuff to sell. Okay. But, oh, what was that one? This. Oh, nice. I'll take it. So this It has its ups and it has its downs. New weapon for Pango. And it's pretty similar. It's a bomb. It rolls around and whatnot. Although it doesn't really stay with you when you use it. It tends to roll away. Look how huge the explosion is, though. It mostly functions the same as the other bomb, but it has a ginormous explosion. The thing is, though, you can only have 2 of them at a time. And since they take out to explode, if something happens like a giant moo grabbing you, like a flying moo grabbing you while you have both your bombs out, you're just gonna be helpless for a little while. So it's really up to you, like clearly, but it's just up to personal preference on small things, such as the way it rolls. I'm not sure I'm the biggest fan of how it does that, honestly. The giant explosions are nice, though. There's also the issue of not being able to put out too many at once, which honestly is an issue, I think. You're doing well with the boomies. Aha! Explosions do in fact beat explosives pretty effectively, if you consider explosion to be beating. Nothing's gonna happen. What's a Crips? I mean, they can't hurt me, which is nice, but I can't gain experience from them, and there are lots of them. Perfect. I have to try to figure something out with Pango. The thing is, at least this weapon actually has good special stat. It's just I need to sacrifice a lot of stuff to get my special stat if I want that. Name I have to sacrifice probably defense. I think there was something I missed back here, so I'm gonna run back here before I use this key. But it's a hard decision, because I don't want Pango falling behind the level department. Even though he's really powerful as he is right now, special attack aside, because of the whole min-max thing. So I guess the situation that the whole min-max issue is creating, the issue of not being able to get experience from these certain enemies, is also kind of fixing itself, since I don't need as much experience anyways to actually be effective. Still, I like that experience to go to someone. But for the moment, there's nothing I can do about these enemies in this room without resetting the room. I'm not going to make you guys watch me do the whole thing over again, so I guess we'll just pass these guys up. Hi. Oh, first I did one-shot a booming, I think. Hi. Doop. Egg. Ah, no. Alright, what was that one? Is that one aimed better than the one I already had? Yes, I believe so. I believe the one I have grants total immunity, actually. Yeah. So, oh. Yeah, so this one cuts your poison rate by 50%. This one, which is the vaccine, I believe it's called, prevents you from being poisoned at all. Not really worth it overall, I don't think, but it's notable. I never really use the more specialized ones, it seems like. Just making sure I don't use the wrong one. It's not in the order I expect it to be in on the menu. Get rid of the second one. Okay. Level up is also kind of nice to acknowledge too. And there's nothing else for me to spend stuff on, to be fair. Sure, but it's not like I'm doing enough. Well, it's not like I'm doing any damage or anything like that. This is worth having this weapon that I have right now, anyways, though, if nothing else than for the higher special attack. Although it's not going to help me at all, because I'm not going to max it out. Man, I hate not being able to kill those things. So because there's so many of them. So, you know, I've noticed that I actually attack very rapidly that the giant moo is holding me. It's kind of awkward how it works. You don't throw bombs if a giant moo is holding you. Why do I keep calling them giant moos? If a flying moo is holding you, you don't throw bombs. You actually just do damage as you mash your attack button. And as you can see, you can mash it and keep doing damage. But you can't attack at all if you already have 2 bombs out, or however many bombs that serves as your max. Which seems strange, but that's how the game goes, so it's good to be aware of. Hi. I do love just holding onto a bomb for a little bit and then throwing it into somebody. So yeah, see, this game just wants me to use Pango's special tech way more than I've been using it. Hi, I just don't really care about you doing 2 damage to me. Take that. Alright, it's not gonna do any damage, but I doubt explosions are much more pleasant by their color. Off we go. Hi. Very welcoming. My agility is high, to say the least. Yeah, I probably could sacrifice some stats for the sake of my special stat right now, because my stats are a lot higher than they need to be. I like having those stats higher than they need to be, so it's hard to give that up anyways. Oh really? I think that'd be real. Anyways. Nah. More of like just roll a bomb in and make good use of it, but there you go. Haha. Close also was the 3rd one. Alright. So what are these ones called? They're called that. They're not really better, no. In fact, I consider them pretty much objectively inferior. Well, thanks, game. If they are... Yeah. Okay. Man, I still wish I didn't have the issue I had with these right now. I can get rid of this at some point. I don't know if I want the point to be right now. Actually, I do have... I really should have sold stuff at the beginning of this episode, or the 2nd one. Come on. This can hit pretty much everything at once. I really wish I could just improve my defense just a little bit more. Like, if I had even a single point, these moves would probably be incapable of hurting me. So I'm gonna have to pay for being so close as Pango later on. Because I'm gonna be used to just Iron Man through everything. But I'm gonna have to start actually dodging things again, namely if I'm playing as Klonoa. Or guns for that matter, actually. We saw how things went before last time. Everyone's pretty much made of glass except for Pango right now. Although in Gunt's case, he doesn't really hit that hard too. Either, doesn't feel like. It was odd. It felt like Gunt's was just so strangely underleveled for those, or for that one level. Oh crap! See, that's the situation I was talking about before. If I didn't have such high... Yeah, if I didn't have such high agility, that missed me, that could have actually been pretty sucky. It could have done a lot of damage, because flying moves for some reason have really high attack. I suppose because it takes a lot of time for them to actually land any hits on you. Once they start landing hits, it hurts. Hi. Looping around. So there's something up there I want. There we go. There we go, that was in fact something I wanted. Okay. Progress. Don't think there's anything else up here since I ran through it once. That'll about be this episode too. Kinda figured I'd try to get to this room first though. Just for the sake of ending in a nice place. I don't know how much there is left of this room. Could be a decent bit. One good trick, though, if you're trying to manage your bombs while you have these larger bombs, is, I think I mentioned it before, but a good way to get rid of your bombs is to have them hit each other. Which is a little bit more difficult, since it's hard to control these larger bombs, and the larger bombs also... Oops, it just runs away. That's the part always confuses me. I never realized that this is a wall, until I try to walk through it. There's also the issue of only having 2 bombs to actually push into each other anyways. So it's a bit hard that would be through regular bombs. Oh, something up there? See something. Look shiny. Indeed it was. Thank you indeed. Okay, off we go then. Off to the end of the episode, in fact. Hi. Hi. Cool. So that will be it then for this episode. Let's play Klonoa Heroes Densetsu no Star Medal. See you guys next time in the next episode when, full of egg, we take on what will hopefully be the rest of this level. And we'll have some fun stuff going on with Pango as a result then. And, well, we're probably not going to be able to do any damage to things with special attacks later, but, well, we'll try. Bye guys!